Greetings, Guardians. Olympus Alliance here, and today, we're diving deep into one of the most unique and underestimated heroes in Hero Wars, Alliance. Mushy Shroom might look like a quirky tank with mushrooms popping out of the ground, but make no mistake, this hero can be absolutely devastating when used correctly. She blends damage dealing, control, and sustain into one package, and when placed in the right team, she can melt through enemy formations like rot through wood. In this guide, we're going to explore her most dangerous synergies, the best supports to keep her alive and dangerous, and of course, her key weaknesses, so you can both use her to dominate, or learn how to take her down. Let's get into it. Let's start with Synergies, because Mushy Shroom thrives when surrounded by the right magical allies. She may be a tank, but her kit revolves heavily around magic attack scaling, constant area control, and her unique ability to silence enemies through her mycelium and clones. So, to maximize her damage output, pairing her with heroes that amplify magic attack or disrupt the enemy tempo is crucial. Alvanor is one of her best partners. His fourth skill reduces the damage of all regular attacks for allies from the nature faction, which includes Mushy Shroom, giving her much needed durability. His first skill triggers a strong magic attack bonus and slows the nearest enemy, giving her a tempo advantage. Meanwhile, his second skill accelerates her mycelium and clone healing, allowing her to build up damage pressure faster than usual. Mojo also fits her playstyle beautifully. His weapon artifact provides magic penetration, helping her punch through enemy defenses, and his second skill gives her healing and bonus energy when she's already at full health, keeping her energy flowing for skill rotations. Orion is another top synergy pick. His magic penetration is among the highest in the game, and his rapid artifact triggers make Mushy Shroom's magic damage hit much harder. His second skill slows the enemy backline, while his third skill stuns the nearest foe, both effects giving her even more room to grow her mushrooms and control the field. Xe'Sha pairs perfectly as well. Her weapon artifact boosts Mushy Shroom's magic damage, and her second skill provides additional magic attack to allies. When these two work together, the enemy's defenses simply can't keep up. And then there's Tempus. Time manipulation plus Mushy Shroom's control effects is a nasty combination. Tempus slows and freezes enemies, creating ideal windows for Mushy Shroom to stack damage. His magic attack buff improves her output even further, and his fourth skill increases her maximum health, boosting her damage scaling since some of her abilities are based on her health pool. Tempus essentially gives her time and space to fully blossom. There are also some unusual but powerful synergies worth noting. Lars can displace and group enemies with his first skill, allowing Mushy Shroom to hit more targets with her silence and damage. Krista and Iris, through their magic attack artifacts and magic defense reduction skills, create openings for her to deal heavier damage. Oya, although typically used with physical heroes, can provide extra healing through her talisman setup and help Mushy Shroom silence magic heroes by burning their energy through constant mycelium strikes. Dark Star, surprisingly, can also pair well. Her first skill deactivates enemy buff skills, lowering incoming threats, and her fourth skill allows nature heroes to deal 40% more damage to marked foes. If the enemy formation places a magic vulnerable target in position 2, Dark Star can push the tank away, setting up Mushy Shroom's rotting seeds to land exactly where it hurts most. Now let's move on to supports, because even though Mushy Shroom is a tank, she absolutely relies on sustain and protection to reach her full potential. She needs to stay alive long enough for her mushrooms to grow, silence to spread, and damage to pile up. Astaroth is a classic and reliable partner. His armor artifact complements her own, his shields soak up physical hits, and his resurrection can give her a second chance if things go south early on. Astaroth's protection allows her to focus entirely on spreading damage rather than worrying about sudden physical bursts. Aiden is arguably the best support for her in terms of raw sustain. His magic defense artifact helps against dangerous magic attackers, and his skills increase Mushy and Shroom's maximum health, heal her regularly, and provide massive shielding. Since her damage scales partly with health, Aiden's presence makes her both tankier and deadlier at the same time. Leanne is another strong option. Her weapon artifact boosts Mushy and Shroom's magic attack, and her charms can completely stop dangerous attackers, protecting the mushroom army as it grows. Faceless deserves a special mention too. His powerful throw skill stuns the entire opposing team, disrupts their formation, and groups them together, exactly what Mushy and Shroom wants. Grouped enemies mean more targets for silence and damage over time. His magic penetration artifact helps cut through resistance, and he can occasionally copy devastating skills if the opportunity arises. Morrigan provides additional healing and increases defenses, even if at reduced potency, while Thea's magic defense artifact protects against dangerous mages and her silence fits naturally with Mushy and Shroom's control game plan. Plus, Thea's speed buff when healing accelerates her allies, making the entire nature core flow more smoothly. With these synergies and supports, Mushy and Shroom transforms from a weird mushroom tank into a devastating control mage at the front line. But no hero is without weaknesses, and understanding how to counter Mushy and Shroom is just as important. Cornelius is one of the most direct answers. If his armor penetration exceeds her armor, his first skill can delete her in one hit. On top of that, his second skill lowers her magic attack significantly, and his third skill boosts his team's magic defense, both actions crippling her damage output. Celeste is also a strong counter. Her purifying sphere can remove Mushy and Shroom's silence effects and block debuffs entirely. Even more dangerously, she can invert Mushy and Shroom's massive healing into pure magic damage, turning the mushroom's biggest strength into her own weapon. Rufus stands tall against her as well. He's a tank designed to absorb and reflect magic damage, and Mushy and Shroom's magic output fuels his shield and healing mechanics. Against a well-built Rufus, Mushy and Shroom's attacks can end up sustaining the enemy team rather than breaking them down. Soleil can be a dangerous opponent too. His first skill steals armor and magic defense if Mushy and Shroom is the nearest target, weakening her foundation. His second skill protects allies against silence and other control effects, countering one of her core strengths. And if she happens to be the central foe, his third skill can deal direct punishment to her. Folio, if uninterrupted and built with high magic penetration, can simply delete Mushy and Shroom with his first skill. His massive burst can wipe out her mushrooms before they have a chance to grow. And of course, Iris is a soft but extremely effective counter. Her constant damage prevents Mushy and Shroom's mycelium and clones from building up, and with enough magic penetration, she can burn through Mushy and Shroom's defenses and health with ease. So, Guardians, Mushy and Shroom is a fascinating hero. She's technically a tank, but her gameplay revolves around magic scaling, control effects, and tempo manipulation. She shines when paired with the right magic attack boosters like Xe'Sha, Orion, or Alvanor, and when supported by healers and controllers like Aiden, Leanne, and Faceless. But she can also be dismantled with smart counterpicks like Cornelius, Celeste, Rufus, and burst mages like Folio or Iris. Play her well, and she becomes a frontline mage engine that silences entire teams and slowly overwhelms them. Play against her intelligently, and her mushrooms wither before they ever bloom. And there you have it, Guardians. Mushy and Shroom may look unusual, but in the right hands, she's a silent storm on the battlefield. From controlling tempo to overwhelming teams with constant magical pressure, she's a hero that rewards strategy and punishes mistakes. If this breakdown helped you see her potential, or showed you how to bring her down, then make sure to hit like, ring that bell, and subscribe to Olympus Alliance. Your support keeps these deep dive guides coming and helps us grow this incredible community. Until next time, Guardians. Stay tuned, stay sharp, and as always, salute and friendship.